Ready, Captain? Hello and welcome everyone to another special Baltimore by Night, but not the 50th anniversary one or 50th episode one, not anniversary. Oh, we're not that old. Since we're going to be down a player, we decided to do another one shot. Well, so that we basically had everybody ready for the big 5-0. Yeah, so here we are, and this time we're playing a nice little adventure with Mummy the Resurrection. So yes, that is two side alternative World of Darkness games back to back. You're welcome. So again, as you know, like I said, one player is down, which is Aya. And yeah, pretty good. I don't think there's many other game announcements other than, like still with baby. And yeah, so if no one else has anything, let us attempt to begin. So this story actually takes place not in Baltimore. I know, shocking. But across the world in Iraq ish area. Basically Middle East, Iraq, where we are at an archaeological dig. In the dig we do have 5 individuals, along with several others who are all participating. Now, let's see. We didn't actually give a physical description for people. So, should I let you make a physical description? Sure, it gives me time to think. All right, let's go around, see if we can come up with an idea of what your characters look like and basically give the name and what the character looks like. So let's start with the one who would be distracted the most, Katrina. Get it out of the way before the baby starts crying.
She's already fussy.
Fine, you want us to wait? Fine, let's cut to Luke.
Let's say this guy is middle-aged white guy with boring hair and a cheap-looking suit. Although I guess if he's at a dig, he'd be wearing like a leather shirt, and jeans, big boots, with a tie. I don't know how people dress or do things, but just picture some guy, middle-aged, looks like a professor. He used to be a professor. No beard, short hair, eyes, nose, mouth, satchel. I don't know.
Dora?
No, I don't know anything about that. He's an adult. He doesn't know what that is. Dora the Explorer, is that what you're going with?
Fedora. What?
Oh, Fedora. I thought you said Dora because like
No, Fedora.
that monkey that stole the map or whatever. Yeah, no, he doesn't have. I guess he would wear a wide brim hat because it's sunny. Although I guess we're immortal, so it doesn't matter.
You still get sunburn.
Oh, well, you don't want that.
No. Yeah. All right. Jeanette.
Oh, hello. Oh, my character. Let's see. I would guess that Georgina O'Connell is maybe mid-30 something, auburn-haired, green-eyed, also fair of skin, so heavily sunblocked, and also wearing light material shirt because of the heat, but longer sleeves to protect from the sun, and also a wide-brimmed sort of soft hat to keep the sun off her head and out of her eyes. Wears a pair of glasses that are metal framed, but no, like the lenses are kind of connected without the extra size of the frame. And yeah. Probably poking her head in and out of various tents or tarps or coverings and just puttering around.
Also note, I don't think Luke mentioned it. His character's name is Professor Milo Jackson. I think you might have forgot that. At least I don't remember. You okay? It looks like you're ready to fall off, whatever that is. Good.
It's just balancing the mic, the camera to make it the
Alright.
right height.
Ah. Yes, height.
There's a picture of a guy.
All right, so we go to the Billiams here. Let's start with Callie.
I am playing Jackie Carter. I'm a bookworm turned bodyguard. I don't exactly know who I'm bodyguarding right now. I guess the group of people, but Jackie is, I would say, she doesn't appear to be like a big, strong person. She is short and has blonde hair that is long and pulled into a braid, and just wearing like just fitted kind of clothes. And there's a little bit of muscle that you can kind of see, but yeah, she just seems very kind she gives off an air of poshness, like very hoity-toity. Whatever.
Yes. All right. Reese.
I'm playing Daniel O'Neill. He's a linguist, turned foreign relief worker. So I guess with this, like, it was a lot of, I guess, recovered alcoholic linguist turned relief worker. So I guess a lot of self-hate. And then when the whole mummification thingy, combining of souls happened, what it was missing was like helping others. And that's what he's been doing lately. And I guess now he's with this group. Very much of like tries to keep that tough exterior of just like, oh, the world really like brought him down. But he's nice on the inside. I mean, kind of have to be in order to keep up the foreign relief working and whatnot.
Remember, the merging of souls also changes personality. So
He's probably trying to fight it still a little bit. Yeah, still keep up appearances, quote unquote, but yeah. Brown hair, brown to reddish beard, green eyes.
So finally, Katrina, you ready?
Yes. So Sam Thatch is a former soldier turned combat medic. She usually dresses in like green like cargo pants that are just filled to the brim with anything useful that you could think of, and like long sleeve button down like I can't remember what it's called, flannels, sunglasses, dark hair that's usually pulled back in like a French braid to keep it out of the way. And always carrying like a backpack filled to the brim with all kinds of useful stuff.
All right. So, as I said, you're here at Archaeological Dig. Recently, you some allies of the Amenti, which is the formal name of the new, the mummies. Amenti is the collective term. Kind of like how vampires say we're kindred or Canaanites. The mummies call themselves Amenti. You recently got uncovered stuff of a lost ancient site potentially full of artifacts from the ancient world, and you decide to come and start excavating. to find these artifacts so that they don't fall into the hands of the enemies of Mott, which are many. You did manage to hire a group of workers. This is hard to do most things, with a small group. So most of the people around here aren't like too familiar with what you are, which for most part nobody can really tell. I think the only one with this, from what I recall, that would have anything, I think actually would be Callie's character, Jackie, because part of the ritual to bring you back, because the soul that bound you is a very aggressive one, is some scarification in order to bring it down. And typically the scars kind of mimic the scars that Osiris received when he got chopped to pieces. Yeah.
So you just have a bunch of badass scars.
So you're there, you're digging. Let us begin with the role playing and stuff as you are around. Get to know each other a little for a few seconds.
So not all of us, I assume, would actually be digging.
That's what the hired help is mainly for.
Yeah. I think Sam would probably be like going around making sure that everybody's staying hydrated and keeping an eye on people, because it's very easy out here to lose track of things, and we don't need anybody dying of dehydration when we're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere in the desert.
I'd probably be backing Sam up with that.
The professor has like a small table and chair under a shade and is going over notes and drawings of what he thinks that the ruins might look like if they were fully uncovered and like in use, trying to figure out where the best places to find important parts of it might be based on what they have seen so far. So just going over notes and things.
Mhm. All right. So as you're working, let's say, let me grab the sheet with the skills and stuff, because every one of these games are slightly different. All right, so Jeanette, Georgie, you are basically the techie of the group. A lot of the more advanced technology on site you kind of operate. Like this, you make sure the satellite phones are working, the ground penetrating radar and everything. So as you go on, one of the workers is like, "Hey, the radars doesn't seem to be working properly. We keep slamming it down, but it's not giving us any real feedback."
Let me take a look at it. Probably just got it calibrated wrong or something. I'll wander over and see if I can't figure out what's going on here. If they're breaking my equipment.
Yeah. So you're looking at it, examining it, and I would like you to do the first roll of the evening.
Oh boy.
Let's do perception and technology.
Perception and technology.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that gives me 6 dice to roll. Are there any special dice I have to roll along with this, or are they just all
Nope.
the same dice?
Just the same dice in this one.
All right.
Unless you have a special dice you want to roll, but
I mean, I might. I have a lot of dice, but let's see what happens here with 6 dice. Oh boy. I think they might have broken it, or at least I might have broken it, and I'm going to blame them. I got 1 success.
Yes, remember, unless I say otherwise, default to 6 or higher is success.
That is what I guessed, and my next highest die was a 5 or lower, so I have 1 success.
Yeah, so you're looking at it. And, it doesn't appear to be broken, but something once it's the radar itself seems to be reflecting off something that's scattering the signal in the ground. like it's messing up. So as he goes, brew, something is disrupting that part.
I don't think this old thing is broken. I think there's something down there that it's messing things up a bit. I think you want to focus and find out what's here, perhaps.
That's interesting. Okay. Guess we get some teams to start digging, see if we can find something.
Yeah, this because otherwise, everything else about this seems like it's running just fine.
Alright, interesting. Guess we should let the professor and others know. Unless you want to go tell them.
Oh, yeah, I've got to walk over there anyway. I need to go grab one of the drones. I was gonna do a flyover in a little bit and just get another like picture overall. Yeah, I'll go let him know, and I kind of look around for where the professor has set up the comfortable sitting spot for today. Sort of pick it out in the corner over there and start making my way across.
Make my way downtown, walking fast. That's just a few seconds later. You are at the tenty area with the professor.
Hey,
Georgie,
Prof. Hi.
what's the haps?
Yeah.
He's-
So,
He's hip.
yeah. There's a They thought there was a problem with some
Mhm.
of the equipment, but it seems like maybe they've found something. They're gonna start digging, to figure out what's down there. It's not giving a reading exactly. It's sort of messing up the readings, but they wanted me to let you know.
Do you think there might be some sort of unexpected surface, like a ceiling or roof that's...
I mean, yeah, it's possible. I'm not 100% sure what it could be. But yeah, possibly something like that.
Yeah, we should check the maps, and maybe there is entrance types areas around that zone that we could focus on. If it is a roof or a ceiling, then we want to find like an entrance to the chamber rather than going to the roof. If we
Yeah,
find
I
out that
was-
there is a roof there.
Yeah, I was gonna have one of the guys fly up one of the drones again and get another, just overall look as
Ooh,
far as
good
things
idea,
like
good
that.
idea.
But yeah, the radar was just sort of fritzing on it, and
Hmm,
it wasn't the equipment. So yeah, there's
that's
something.
good news.
Sure.
Those things seem complicated.
But yeah, they were kind of asking if you wanted to go sort of take a look and sort of oversee what they were doing.
Yeah, I'll head over there. The professor will check his notes and little maps to make sure he knows exactly what type of area he's going to look at, and then head over to see if he can help figure out what they might be looking for or seeing or looking at.
Walk over, see them getting some equipment ready to do a little bit to move the digging a little. It's like, all right, professor. What do you prefer, doctor?
You can call me Professor. It's a cooler name.
I hear it is slightly higher academically.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So what do we got?
Well, we don't know. That's why we are gonna start digging.
Good idea. I'm excited to find out.
Yeah, should be good.
Is there any way that I could use like a skill like ancient history to see if I could figure out what the layout of the area under us might look like based on like how they design their streets or buildings, if that's the type of ruins it is? Just some way to help them dig in the right place.
Well, that's what the ground penetrating radar is doing.
Oh,
Yeah, so you already have that stuff in
so
place to do it.
I'm replaced by the machine.
You've been here for a while, so that's why you're already
Mhm.
commanded where everything goes. It's not a new dig. You didn't just broke ground today. It's
Okay,
been several weeks.
well then I'll just, I guess, oversee and wait. I don't think I have any spells that will help. Probably don't want to use spells around these people because they don't know. They'd run screaming into the desert if they saw a stone manicore come out of my pocket.
Story of my life. Anyway, so what's Daniel O'Neill doing?
Daniel was following Sam around, kept passing out water bottles and whatnot.
Mm. You're both passing out, and one of the diggers like, thank you too. We don't want to pass out again and get that silver bullet. That was not pleasant last time.
No one ever likes the silver bullet.
No. All right. But we'll make sure to stay hydrated and stuff. That'd be good. Any idea how much longer we're going to be here?
I
No,
mean,
hopefully not too much longer. But never tell with these things how deep they buried them and how much sand flew on top of it.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Hopefully we won't have any issues.
Yep, just make sure you stay hydrated, and if you start getting hot, get to the tent. You don't want heat syncope. That's just what we want.
Yes. Well, guess we should continue with the work that we're being paid for. Best $50 I ever made.
Well, anyway, next group.
Yeah.
Moving on. So what's Jackie Carter doing?
I just kind of in the back, just like walking around the perimeter, just checking things out. Looking up at the sky, looking down at the people,
Up at the sky, down at the sand.
looking up at the sky, down at the sand.
Let's do roll perception and let's see here. Alertness.
And these are all D10s, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is just for Callie's character, sorry.
I know.
But yeah, D10s.
I'm just making sure.
Yep, basically same as all this. Yeah, if it's a storyteller system, it's going to be D10s.
And I have to explain these dice to me.
No stars, so not a critical, and nothing else. So I got
Two successes.
All right. So as you stand there, just kind of like looking, you do see what might be some like movement off on the horizon, like black
Anything?
dots.
Do I have to have binoculars, right?
You can go grab some binoculars. You also have drones.
I have what?
drones.
The group has
Drones?
drones too.
I want to be old.
I'm just giving you the option.
Well, you do see Georgie like setting up, pulling out and setting up one of the drones in that moment too.
I'm gonna grab the binoculars first, and if I don't see anything, then I'll go for a drone.
So grab the binoculars, roll that again, but the difficulty is gonna be 4.
I got
2 normal and 1 of the criticals, but same thing of like you have to have 2 criticals in order to actually crit or whatever. Double succeed.
Not this one, no. 10s. I think 10s have to do with if you have a specialization, which we forgot to give people.
Okay, then I guess you have 3.
3 successes.
All right. So you're looking through and on the horizon, and you can't make out like direct shapes, but you do notice that it is really kind of dusty and things are coming towards you.
I'm going to walk kind of over to Georgie, and I say,
Hi, Georgie.
Hey, Georgie.
Do you want a balloon?
I say, do you have any drones that are available to go that way?
Oh. Well, if you want to use this one, I was just getting it set up just for a general flyover, but if you want to take it and you can start it out that way, and if you just want to have it do a pass back over the whole site in between, I mean, you'd save me a little effort of doing it myself, and I can move on to some other things.
I can do that.
Sure, I'm here. I've just got it set up. I just the video screen's all set to go. The battery's charged. Everything's connected. So I was just gonna they may have found something over with the professor. So I was gonna just wander back over and check with them in a minute.
Okay. The drone should be safe in my hands.
Yeah, don't crash it or anything. I mean, I've got a couple extras, but that's my favorite.
Oh, no. No, yes, I was just going to, yes.
All right, because Boris, he's the best one we've got.
Oh, you've named them.
Yeah, there's Boris, and then there's Felix, and there's Roger, and Ophelia's a bit iffy, except on really, like, cloudy days.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. You know how it's just that button there to turn it on.
Boop.
Little propellers start to spin.
Hmm. Right, I'm gonna fly the drone out that way.
All right.
And Kevin, as I sort of watch Jackie sort of start up Boris, the drone, and see him take off and take a breath, I'm sort of going to turn back in the direction of where the professor is. I'm not sure how far away we are, but can I use or attempt to use Book of Thoth to sort of see if I can pick anything interesting out with this whole new development of there might be something under there?
Book of Thoth.
Thoth.
Okay. Okay, just reading what I do. This is new for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. All right, so that costs 1 shekem, and you need to roll divination plus celestial.
Okay.
So your celestial should be 3. I don't know if we put the number down or not.
I didn't see it, so I was gonna ask. And my divination is 1, so I have 4 dice.
Hmm. The
And
difficulty is 7 for this, so 7 or above.
how do I get more dice? Because if I have
Yeah.
4 dice, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get 7.
No, 7 on the dice or above.
Oh,
Instead of 6.
okay, cool.
Yeah, so difficult in pre V5 difficulty is what you need or higher on the die face, not how many successes you need.
Interesting. All right, so I'm rolling 4 dice, and I spent 1. It's how does it pronounce second?
I think it's second.
Okay. So I have 2 left of that. I don't know how I recover that yet, but we'll find out if I need to. Here we go. Rolling dice. Oh. I rolled 3 successful rolls out of 4. I got 2 8s and a 10.
All right, let's see here. All right, so that succeeds.
Yeah, so I'm sort of observing the situation that is developing there, where the the radar signal and stuff went off.
Yeah, so as you get this idea, it's almost like you're pulling a daredevil, where it's just like, and you notice that probably the as you sense it and stuff, you notice that's probably about 2 feet under the sand, near where the radar and stuff was detecting the thing. There is a passage that goes further down, and you basically know rough area. And to enter something in the chat here, and by chat I mean our little chat. So Luke V5, which is Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition we're playing, they streamline things to where 6 is just the difficulty across the thing, and how many successes you need is now the difficulty. Prior to V5, it worked differently. So think of it as like 1st and 2nd edition, but it's 4th and 5th. So they changed the mechanics some.
That's good.
So that's what Georgie is detecting. Let's see if there's anything else, because you just for this entire scene are like super aware.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good too, because then I can keep an eye on Boris.
Mhm.
Nothing against Jackie, but that's that's my little buddy.
Yeah, that's the main thing you're seeing right now.
Okay.
Is that
All right. So I'm gonna sort of proceed back toward the professor to kind of make sure, like, now that I can tell that's there, that they don't accidentally uncover this passageway in a way that they're gonna fall into it and get into trouble. Maybe try to guide them a little bit.
That's good. That's a good plan.
Meanwhile, on drone control, Jackie, as you're flying in, you got the little camera and stuff. You get closer, and you notice what's approaching you is several vehicles, and appears to be several people on there that look like they might have guns. You weren't expecting visitors with guns today.
That's not good.
They're not supposed to be here until Thursday.
Just like your internet.
I kind of walk into where everybody sort of can hear me, and I say, "Excuse me.
Eh?
Do not panic. But when I tell you to put your heads down, put your heads down."
What's happening?
I said, "Do not panic."
That's not panicking. That's just asking what's happening.
There is a cause and effect of everything. If I cause something, if I say something that would be the cause, you panicking would be the effect. So put your heads down.
Should we keep digging?
No.
Should we try to
I'm
get
gonna-
to shelter, Jackie?
Yes.
Good, let's do that.
All right, to the tents.
What, you all can't handle yourselves?
Where,
They have shovels.
we still don't know what's going on. You haven't said anything. You just said,
Don't
okay, don't
panic.
panic. I'm trying not to panic, but it's hard when you keep telling me not to panic. Oh,
Why are people panicking over there?
We're panicking as we're told not to panic.
Come, get in the shelter.
Like that elephant that everyone thinks about.
Not Ellie. Ellie the elephant, slayer of dragons.
Truly the best of us.
So they'll get into the couple tents and like, so What now?
Just stay here. And a few of you, just stay here. I will handle it.
Okay. Just start talking to themselves in their native language, like, what the hell is going on here?
I go up to Sam. I say, I'm not panicking. However, do not panic when I tell you this. There are people with guns coming.
Yeah, I figured based on the way you were reacting.
Oh, good. Sometimes I can't, I don't exactly know what is, but yes. All right, stay in here. I'm going out.
You're not going alone.
Well, what else would I do?
Have me come with you.
Why would you do that?
Because I served in the military before all of this. I know what I'm doing. And I can keep you from dying if you get shot too much.
That is a valuable resource. You can come with me.
Thank you.
Good.
I wasn't asking, but okay.
Anyone else willing to risk their lives?
Meanwhile, I think Georgie, the professor, and our little crew are still at our little site because we didn't leave.
Yeah, we're digging for that
Yeah,
tunnel.
we need to go tell the others.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that they weren't. I will go.
If we dig
Alright.
fast enough, then we'll be safe.
We'll all go together.
Okay.
Yeah,
Buddy system.
I'm giving instructions as to like points of digging. Like, oh, well, what about right there? Dig there.
I'm not too good on the touchy-feely kind of stuff, so I better go.
How long is a turn? Because one of the abilities I have mentions a number of turns.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
It's I believe a turn is when everyone has a round, essentially,
Okay.
and combat wise.
So everyone would have a round to activate or interact with the effects.
Yeah, believe that's correct.
Ooh, I would have to make a successful roll though, and that's not easy.
Some of the rolls aren't easy.
It's
So
a
you
7.
arrive and everyone's digging like, oh, hey Sam, hey Jackie, hey Daniel.
Hey,
With
Something
that-
down here.
Yeah, Georgina thinks that there's a passage beneath here that defies even our advanced radar technique.
fabulous. If you think you can get into it within the next 30 seconds, do it. Otherwise, we need to get down.
You got a bit more than 30 seconds before they get here.
Oh, okay. Then what? 5 minutes, Kevin?
Yeah, I would say about 5 minutes or so.
What's in 5 minutes?
Is your watch broken?
No. People with vehicles and possibly guns will be showing up.
Oh
What?
shit!
Is
Should
it
we
the-
go get the guns?
Is it a delivery?
Wait, we have guns?
That sounds good. Let's get guns.
That sounds good.
We're
Hey.
in.
For self-defense.
Do
That's
you know
not-
how many?
I
There's
mostly
been a
deal
lo-
with the computers and stuff. I didn't realize we had guns.
We've had.
Was
a
that
lot
the
of-
other crate?
Yeah, we've had a lot of issues in Iraq over the last couple decades.
Yeah, this place is crazy.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
They want these old rocks?
who knows what they want? But yeah, we got some guns.
Wait, Jackie, where's Boris?
Making his way back.
I guess way downtown.
Making his way downtown.
Meanwhile, in the mountains, Boris is sitting there with a hawk. So, where have you been lately? Come here often.
Making his way back and then forget it.
Just dive bombs one of the people. Oh God!
So, if there's people with guns, I don't want them taking pot shots at Boris.
He is on his way back. Yes.
Okay.
So a couple of the diggers come back. They're just like,
I'm going to point out to the few that didn't get guns that may still be digging a much quicker way to get to this tunnel that I've just scene beneath. Oh no, we open the tunnel and there's a doorbell.
That means it's still in use.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use leadership to help Georgina by like pointing and saying, "Yeah, do what she says"?
Sure. Roll
I don't know what she's
charisma and
doing.
leadership.
Okay. Ooh, let's see. That's 4. That's 4 dice for me to roll.
Yes, this is not your lawn with a pretty face.
Yeah, it would be like 11. 3 successes.
Oh,
Everyone's like, we got it, we're good, we're good. Start digging pretty nice and fast.
Great job, everyone. Positive reinforcement.
do we have any idea who the people with the guns are, Jackie? Jackie's gone.
They could-
Sorry, I hit the wrong.
Could they be allies?
Did they look familiar, Kevin?
No, they did not look like people you knew, but they weren't wearing or carrying any like.
Oh, I want some of that.
Yeah, some Papa John's down here.
I like the peppers.
Oh, they're just the pizza delivery guys. We're fine.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to
no.
deliver pizza out of here.
I did not recognize them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so no insignias or flags or anything like that.
But it is good to just lay low and keep your head down. Even in the shelter over there.
Maybe if we just keep a low profile and don't fight back, they'll just take what they want and leave us alone.
Well,
Not that
I
we
was
have
planning
anything.
on fighting back.
Oh, well, let's get me in that tunnel.
Or get you in that shelter.
Yeah, the shelter beneath our feet.
This can wait.
Can it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just a tent, right? It's not gonna.
Stop
If we,
bullets.
yeah, if we lay down under the height of the sand, they won't see us unless they get real close.
Maybe they'll drive right by us.
Maybe.
I'm going to get low and hope that I'm as invisible as possible.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna also flatten myself like a cat to the sand.
Wait, speaking of, where's my cat? I look around for my cat.
Which cat?
You have a
I don't
sand
know.
cat?
I have a cat.
I think it's more of a philosophical thing. It's not necessarily a literal pet. It's more
I may
like
think it's a
that-
literal pet.
Somebody crazy.
Oh, wait, this isn't so good for me. I have a feature that makes me bad at stealth.
Sam is going to grab her gun and lay down under some kind of like behind some kind of crate or something and basically take up a sniper position.
Kevin, the warding sign, can I do that like to the tents, like to ward the tents, or is it more to myself?
Well, let's find out. This is amulet uploaded.
It's an amulet, but it says
Mhm.
not every symbol must be inscribed physically in order to
Oh.
provide protection.
Yeah, I was just making sure where to look it in the book.
Oh, okay.
It's under the amulet spell list. The warding sign, you said?
Yeah,
That's for you.
that's for me.
Yeah, it counts as your first botch.
Okay.
Oh,
So basically, if you roll really crappy,
Oh man, I'm gonna do that to myself.
yeah. So you can roll call it an amulet. It's difficulty 6, and basically your first batch in the scene is negated. It just acts like a regular failure. Because botches are bad; they're critical fail.
Yeah, I read protection and I kind of just went.
might have other things on you that can do
I'm
like
okay.
pure protection, but yeah, look at your stuff, see what you all have.
That's not. That's not.
Hmm.
Now if it says ritual, that takes time, but when it comes to amulets, effigies, and alchemical stuff, you can have a number of pre-cast rituals, which are actually items, equal to your balance score, which is 3 for everybody. Plus, it's 6 for everybody essentially. The way we design the characters. So if you see someone with a ritual tag and it's amulet, effigy, or alchemy, you can say you already had it pre-cast on you. Because if not, rituals just take some time to cast. They're not instantaneous. Spells are. Just so you know.
All right, spells are instant. Good to know.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think the dice roller I have been using isn't good for non-6.
Oh yeah, if you're using the V5 dice roller, it won't work for
You want just a generic dice roller.
Yeah, all right.
They can do D10s.
Okay then.
So, two of you are, several of you getting low. Reese, what is Daniel doing?
That was something, nomenclature that I can turn into a stone or a plant.
Ooh.
So that sounds fun. I want to try and turn into a stone. It says science plus nomenclature difficulty.
and I
Or
told
no.
Kevin that one would be useless.
Mm-hmm. You're like, nobody's gonna turn into a stone.
Big enough that somebody could throw, because that would be funny.
You could use him as a slingshot.
Science plus nomenclature. What is my nomenclature level?
3.
3. So okay. So
Yeah, so most of your Hakao should be at level
Oh.
3s.
damn.
It costs 1 second.
I don't got any science. So okay, it's gonna be 3. So
Katrina,
Damn it.
I know I made a mistake.
all right, no science, just 3, difficulty 6, and it cost a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Difficulty 6, so I don't 1 success I got on that. No, hang on, sorry. That was becoming stone, difficulty 7, so not the forgetting stone, that's something different. Still science nomenclature, difficulty 7. Okay, yeah, I still have 1 success.
All right.
So probably not whatever size I wanted. It's just, I guess, up to you.
Yeah, the number of successes indicates the degree of detail that is possible with a change. 1 success allows the scribe to become a rough-hewn rock or pile of stones. These successes allow for a collection of cut gemstones. So basically, rough-hewn rocks.
I'm a rock.
What you working at, buddy? I got a rock.
I am a rock.
Exactly.
So you just see Daniel
rock.
whisper some of the ancient names called Renan, basically just transforms into a large or a human-sized kind of boulder.
Wait. What?
Well, I guess he's safe unless they think he's an expensive statue and try to take him.
Yes.
And he'll be
Okay.
waking up in a box.
Could
Or
I
they
I
say
mean,
put-
there's
I
one
like,
problem solved.
could I say I like crouched or whatever to be, so it's more,
The end.
or is it, does
you
it
don't-
not matter?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You just
Okay.
kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, you just don't have details, so you can't be like, I turn into a rock that looks exactly like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, and I just wanted to make it rock.
Yeah.
So I'm
You
good.
gotta- Yep. So you do that. Everyone else is getting all ready with guns. When you
I'm gonna
basically
hide behind the new rock.
you sense your friend behind you hiding.
Oh, what up?
How are they doing uncovering that tunnel I pointed out?
They're digging like, give us a moment. Ah, just got a few minutes. I mean, you could help.
I'll try to help.
Thank you.
I pull out a small collapsible shovel that I carry on my belt. And I make a show of it, of helping. But I'm not very good at digging.
I'll
Let's
try to
assume-
help, but I'm also not great at digging. These hands are so tender. More keyboard hands than rough-hewn, hard-working hands.
It's too bad that we don't use the keyboards of old that are big stone blocks. Then you'd be really strong.
I would be. Alas, my keyboard is not so heavy and unwielding.
As
You
you're
could put
digging.
weights on your wrists when you type. I've heard of that helping out.
So after a few minutes, that they're digging, they're getting there, and you hear the jeeps and the vehicles just kind of pull up, and like people getting off of it. In distance, you kind of see them moving around different areas, near the tents and stuff. Just a voice like, "Form a perimeter." Well, one of you understands what they're saying. Does anyone except for Daniel have language skill?
Language.
You always tell me
Damn
that's
it.
a useless skill.
I forgot that.
Language.
And other games, it is linguistics. Sorry,
Where would that be?
it
it's
it
in the
is under
green.
knowledges.
Knowledges.
Linguistics. Yeah, I don't have any marks in there, so
No, I
Okay.
can read good. But if it makes
You
if the
didn't
reading
tell me to give them points in this, Kevin. I don't know these things.
We were both helping create characters. We should have double checked. So, yeah. So the one who can
we just say
translate.
that some of us, like all of us, could speak like basics of whatever most
No.
common languages. God damn it.
Daniel O'Neill can, and everyone else. You basically have translators who can throughout the team. So you made sure to hire people who spoke English also.
shit. I left the little electronic translator that I usually carry in the tent. I can switch it so that if people talk and I hear that hears the voice, it tells me what they say.
So after a bit, you hear a voice in somewhat thick accented British English.
Oh, that's good news.
Chip chip cheerio. Top of the morning to you. No, just like to the diggers of the crews. If you surrender now, we promise no one will be hurt. We just need you to leave, so to speak. They are dig site. There's something here we want. And again, if you surrender now, we promise no harm will come to you. We know you academic types don't really like fighting. You're a superstitious and cowardly lot.
Can I judge the soul of this person?
You can certainly try. Let us go to judge the soul.
If they were as superstitious as us, they'd be cowards as well, knowing what's out there.
Judge the soul. That is divination plus necromancy. Difficulty 6.
Well, he's looking that up. Did you mention how long a ritual takes to cast? It takes a while, right?
Yeah, it depends on what type of ritual, as in level, and if it's alchemy, all of that stuff. So
Seems like I would need a lot of second for this stuff too, more than I have.
yeah, so for rituals, you can all actually join in and contribute second to things.
Oh, okay.
Now, Which magic did Milo Jackson get? Celestial?
Nope.
No. Which one
You
of
got-
you?
I got effigy and amulets.
I
Okay.
believe
Which-
I'm celestial.
Oh, you got some nice stuff.
Can you call a comet or a meteor on them?
I think I could call a sandstorm.
Gerudo.
Darude.
I can make I can try to make fog. I can cause a light breeze. I can make minor changes in temperature. Over time, I can call the course of the weather itself. Dust or sandstorm. Light rain. Yeah. Oh, major weather. Desert winds. Driving rain. I got some things.
Mhm.
Oh,
I-
sandstorm. I actually have sandstorm.
So, did Callie succeed?
How would I be able to tell how much of those that I have? Because it's not on here, or I can't find it. Is it like a coup?
I'm having trouble hearing you.
I can't hear. Can you hear me?
It's just you were far away from the
Oh,
Mic.
okay.
Yeah.
I can't. Where would I be able to find how much necromancy and divination I have?
It's equal to your whatever your highest level of that power is. So
So
Okay.
3.
3.
So 3. Okay.
Yeah, default all of your stuff when it comes to like necromancy, effigy, and all that, just 3. 3's fine. Just that's default all that. I thought we had put it down, but yeah. So
If I don't have any like divination, it's just like necromancy. Would I just?
yeah, so it'd just be 3 then.
Okay. Two successes. So 1 to 10. I don't. That doesn't matter.
All right, 2 successes. All right, let's see. You can tell that they neither are a champion of Mott or have true faith. They are very okay, I'm just getting a few things here. You said how many successes? 2?
2.
Okay. You can tell that this person is a deceiver, someone who is not a basically the opposite of someone who would tell the truth and keep their word. A dishonorable dog. So he might not actually keep up with the not kill you if you surrender thing.
Wait, I would what?
You would believe that he's probably gonna lie about
Oh,
not
okay.
killing you if you surrender.
Yeah.
I step forward and I say, I do believe your best interest.
In our best interest, we outnumber you. There's like 10 of us and 1 of you.
Just take another step forward.
Oh, someone has gumption. That's the word, right? There's gumption, yeah. 1 more step and I'll be forced to shoot your kneecaps off.
The second one of them actually raises a gun at her,
Mhm.
I'm gonna shoot their kneecaps out.
All right, so let's get initiative going.
Oh boy.
Oh,
How the fuck do we do that?
goody.
There's no initiative score.
Do we use our Do we just use our history? Because
Dexterity.
we know how fighting goes.
Nope, nope. Curses! My screen here doesn't have combat on it.
No.
Curse these games and their lack of combats.
Hey, my sheet also doesn't have combat on
Dexterity plus wits.
There it is. Dex plus wits.
it. Wits. Wait,
Ooh, that's a lot of dice for me.
Ooh, me
Oh,
too.
damn it. Hang on. Fuck.
Charity and wits.
Damn it. I have a
Oops.
-2 to all initiative rolls.
Oh,
I suffer a +2 difficulty to all perception and wits rolls and -2 to my initiative rating.
Mm.
Whoops.
And this
Where
is
does
a
it say that?
success of 6.
Yeah,
Unless
should
you're
be.
me, in which case you need an 8. Oh, well, I got 3 successes.
I got 4 successes.
Ooh.
What we roll?
Wits plus dex. I don't think I have anything I can use for combat.
All right, let's see. Sorry, just looking something up here. All
What
right.
did the professor get? Okay, 1 for the professor. What about Daniel and Jackie?
What was the difficulty for that? Just 6?
6.
All right, I got 2 successes.
Rock on.
I got 1 success.
And I hate to say it, but I may need to take a break to change baby.
Okay, well, right before combat, so let's
Be right back.
pause right here and yeah,
Yep.
good time before combat begins. And we're back. So yeah, you have Georgie first. As people are just like stepping up with the guns.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. I am going to Can I? I was thinking about using a power, but can I, since Jackie was flying Boris back, is Boris close enough if I wanted to dive bomb the lead person who is threatening Jackie that he's going to shoot her? Can I dive bomb Boris at him?
Rip Boris.
I can say you can attempt it. That'd be a that's an unusual attack.
Technology and dexterity? No, I don't know.
I'd
I
say
mean,
wits and technology.
Oh, well, that's good. I believe I have 7 dice for
Alright, let's
that.
change that then.
No, don't do that, storyteller. Yeah, so from my location behind the rock that was once Daniel, or may still be Daniel, I'm not sure. I am going to use Boris, and I say under my breath, "Oh, Boris, you got this, buddy, you got this." And I'm going to launch Boris at this fellow. And that's gonna be 4 successes.
And so you just like zoom Boris down.
Bring him out of the sun so he doesn't see him coming.
So you hit the one guy. Actually, I need to roll my dice too. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like combat. I have to roll things.
I'm sorry.
If we had dug faster, we could have avoided all this.
And how many successes did you get again?
4.
4. All right. So it goes and just clips. And you were aiming at the person that was talking, or one of the other person that had the gun, like aiming.
The one that had the gun that was aiming.
Okay. Yeah, he hit, and he's just like, ah! What the? They're attacking us with drones. They're Americans.
I resent that remark.
I resemble.
I'm
Alright,
Irish. Thank you very much.
alright, so it is Sam Thatch's turn.
If it looks like they're gonna shoot, then I'm gonna shoot as well.
Tell him, Olani.
Hey Lonnie, it's fictional. Mommy's not really shooting people. Yeah.
Would be terrible at it, sweetheart. What is this? Firearms and dexterity?
I
Isn't
think
it
so.
usually at least like vampires?
It was composure and
Uh,
vampire, but that doesn't exist in this one.
Like, yeah.
Dexterity plus archery, yeah.
Nailed it. Got it. Okay.
I'm looking at this one where it's like here are the rules and stuff, but it's apparently for the Dark Age version or something. Guess it has archery instead of firearms.
So I just need a 6 or higher, right?
Initially, but they do have like dodge thing, but yeah, or silk, I mean, but yeah.
Okay, well, I got 5 successes and 2 of them are 10s.
And I'm gonna look up what tens do. I know it's something more than just nothing. Should have looked this up earlier. My apologies.
I'll allow it.
All right. It would help if I knew how to spell.
I guess it would be under critical.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. $7,000. Yeah, give me a second. Sorry about this. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
What's on that pizza? Hmm.
My
So what do you
God.
what do y'all think's in the tunnel?
I don't know, but we've got to get rid of these people to find out.
Yeah, they're getting in the way of progress. Progress of us
Seriously.
getting into the ruins.
Not to mention, who gave them a heads up on what we're doing to begin with?
Yeah, how'd they find out there's something here? And what do they think is here?
Maybe we need to at least keep one of them alive. If we don't, I mean, I don't know if we plan to kill them. I don't want to kill them. I mean, I guess if we have to, we kill them. But to find out what they know.
Yeah, I'm sure only the main one would probably know much. It doesn't seem like the group that would tell everyone everything all at once.
Need to know thing like
Hmm.
the movies.
Plus, they could pay them less if they don't know that they're what they're getting exactly.
That's true.
It's looking like a 10 is just always an auto success. It doesn't give you anything else really. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm seeing so far. So they're disappointing, but okay. All right. So you fired.
Yeah, it looks like it only matters if you have specialities.
Mhm.
If you have specialities, you can re-roll a 10 to try and get another success. That's lame.
Oh, my butt. All right. How many successes did you get on the attack again?
So I said it was 5, and then I remembered that ones remove a success, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So it's actually 4.
All right. That's still better than his basically trying to get out of the way. So you roll your damage, which is 7 dice. You're using one of the assault rifles there, or are they?
Damn, yeah.
I mean, what are you using?
That would make sense for what you would use.
Okay.
If that's what we have, then yeah, that's what you'd use.
We were having this conversation, the professor and I, about not killing someone, and then all of a sudden gunfire.
6 is still a success.
Yeah.
This is good. This means we don't have to
3
decide.
successes. Damn it, no.
This is the
I got another 1, so 2 successes.
All right, you clip the one person. He's like, ah, ugh. Goes down on his knee, bloody, injured.
Yep, and then I
Yep.
duck back to behind my cover spot.
All right. Oh, I forgot to roll. All right, so it is their turns as they basically start trying to get cover. So we have people, everyone except for Jackie for the most part behind things or on the ground. All right, so you would be needing to roll Dex plus dodge, I believe.
Everyone?
No, just Callie's character because she
Okay.
got it.
They're shooting at Jackie?
How
She's the
dare
one
they?
that didn't get cover yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, someone just came out and started shooting them, so they're just like,
This escalated quickly.
She
Well,
must
they
have
were
been.
starting to shoot at her.
yeah. So essentially, they're like, if you step forward, we're gonna shoot your knees. And she's like, no, I'm gonna do it. And next thing you know, drone hits the one, and then someone pops out of cover and just goes right at them. So
I got 2 successes.
all right, so the person starts firing, and you just basically kind of ducked just in the nick of time to avoid being shot because you matched theirs. I wrote bad.
Yeah.
Somebody's giving me their good luck.
I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. I haven't touched those dice.
Yeah. And they kind of all start moving behind cover too. And you hear the one leader's like, we didn't want to fight you this way, but you're leaving us no choice.
Kind of seems like you came prepared to end it this way.
No, we wanted you to surrender. I mean, it would have been a lot easier on everyone.
Yeah, probably.
So it is Daniel's turn. Who is a rock.
I wobble.
I
Mhm.
wobble.
So Georgie, the rock wobbles a little.
I think this thing's still alive.
Well, yeah, we haven't killed anyone yet.
Yeah, that.
Nice.
Is Daniel on an inclined surface that goes down toward the fellows with the gun?
No, he is on one where you can roll him into the hole that everyone saw digging.
Oh, that'd be challenging.
Might open a passageway a lot faster though.
Well, that's true.
Good.
Something might break.
This is so stupid.
Dude, I'm here for it.
I'm gonna be so happy if you break through this chamber using his body. He is the boulder from Indiana Jones.
He is.
Funny. It gets out, like transforms back, gets out, sees the hole, it's like, oh look, the instructions for how to get in.
Guys, I found the entrance.
Hey, guys,
Stairs.
You know how I
Stairs.
maintain my senses while I'm a rock?
They talk about stairs and data's falling.
Yeah, so I think if
That's my
that's
turn.
uh
I walk
Jackie's turn, I think.
I think
Jackie and the
so.
professor, yeah. Yeah, so Jackie, you do know you kind of hear / feel the compulsion of to rip, tear, destroy. Because the part of the Egyptian soul bound to you, whose name you should know. We didn't come up with the Egyptian names, unfortunately. We ran out.
Whatever the Doom guys.
Sorry, guys. They have named themselves in this modern era, so that's easier for you to pronounce. Betty. Betty's basically like, you just hear, because it's still part of you is basically like, we can kill them, destroy them. Don't hesitate.
I need to protect.
Good, best defense is a good offense.
I'm going to. Can I say I have like an melee weapon?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you can have like an entrenching tool. You can have a machete. You can have like a trenchon.
I'm gonna say machete. Machete. Dan Trio. It's here.
Yo, David, what up?
No machete. And I'm going to use the butt of it and just like try to be non-lethal, even though that there's like a lot of people near me. I guess I'm getting into melee, is what I'm trying to say.
So you're going to kill somebody. All
No.
right. So who are you going after?
The guy with the British accent.
Okay.
Who was threatening me to begin with?
So you run at him with your machete out.
Yeah.
All right. So you did now. Unlike some games, there are called shots in this one. They do make hitting harder though.
Okay.
So if you want to like call shot to leg, arm, eye, head, genitals, it'd just be a bit difficult depending on what you're trying to call shot in.
Kick him in the nads.
That'll be super hard
Oh,
if I know this guy.
I'm gonna hit him in the leg.
All right.
Good that he can't get away.
So leg should be changing from difficulty 6 to 7.
Okay. So what am I rolling? Melee and
Melee and dex, I think. Give me 1 second. Dexterity and melee.
okay. Here. Oh my god.
Called the shot.
If I hadn't called the shot, I'd be good. But
Remember, if you have a botch, you can
Oh.
that.
Well, botch is
Wait,
only if
what?
you have 0 successes and a
Well,
1.
Oh.
Well, that would be.
Somebody used sign of luck earlier.
What was that, Luke?
I thought somebody used sign of luck or warding sign or something
Yeah.
earlier to prevent a botch.
Yeah, Callie character did.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
If it ever comes up. So how many successes was that?
She got 1 success, but also rolled a 1.
Wait, fuck. So that is a botch.
Would have been, but it's just a failure because your warding sign.
It worked. It did its job.
That would have been silly. What happened otherwise?
So you run to him and just swing. There's this battle going on in your soul. On one hand, Betty wants to kill this person for daring to roll up on y'all. But you're like, no, I must not slay them yet.
Yeah. Later.
Yeah. So that that conflict made you miss. And the person's like, it's like, oh Lord, you're trying to get me with a machete? How rude. Use a gun next time.
I will.
Professor Milo Jackson.
Okay, so he has a necklace with a crocodile amulet on it, on like a leather thong. He's gonna pull that off and swing it around and throw it and try to get it behind where the enemies are, like, because you said they're behind cover. He's gonna try to land it behind cover with him. And then activate this major creature effigy so it turns into a crocodile.
All right, and that cost 1 or 2 points a segment. Remember to just take that off as a large now crocodile materializes.
And he'll yell out, "Crease him!"
Huh?
And tell him to that's to make him attack all those bad guys that are over there.
You see
Cause
some people
chaos.
like, why the hell is there a no crocodile in the middle of a rocking desert? This doesn't make sense geographically.
It's even more surprising.
Hmm.
And then he'll remain in cover and keep an eye on the. Are the people still digging despite all the gunfire now, or have they stopped?
I would hope they stopped.
So I would say 5 guys were digging, 4 have stopped, 1 is still digging. Like he was digging, the couple gunshots rang out, and he's just like,
It's a shovel hitting a rock.
and he's just like, yeah, it's okay. I know it was far enough away.
And then I'll get back to cover while Krusty the crocodile goes bananas. He's very dry.
I love this.
Moisturize me. All right, now typically initiative is rolled every round, but for expedience sake, we can just go back up to Georgie.
Oh my. All right. So I look into the hole.
Mhm. Yeah, my guy's taking his like,
Is my sight thing still like, do I see if he's any closer to the actual like chamber below?
it's about 3 feet, and they've dug close to that already, so
Okay.
it's pretty close.
Can I tell him to get out of the way? And I'm gonna try to roll Dan into the hole.
Do it.
He just gets himself out of the road. He's like, okay.
Timber! I'm gonna give Dan a shove.
Dan rolls down into a hole.
Down
he hits
in a
something.
hole.
Solid. Let us roll. Let's see. This is a unique, interesting rolling here.
Yeah.
Bit different. So Reese, let Daniel roll double strength. So that's your strength score twice.
Wow.
2 dice, isn't it?
Oh no! Oh come on! He's a rock. Let him be badass.
Can he add my strength to it since I gave him a push?
Okay.
He's a
Yeah,
very mean rock.
Plus the strength of the 5 diggers because they made a deep hole.
All right.
I was gonna say it just makes it 4 for him because mine's only 2.
The difficulty will be 3.
Oh! 2 successes.
What'd you roll? Two
Roll
threes?
2 4s. Yeah!
It was meant to be.
Great job.
They're just rolling, and you hear you have your senses, so you feel like a large thump as you hit basically what would have been a doorway to a passage, and you sense that it's cracked, and you get this weird smell from the other side. You're still a rock and you're not completely through, but you are basically there and can possibly use certain abilities next round to just destroy the wall. It's made out of stone.
I dive for cover because I just shoved my cover into the hole.
Person, just a rando, one of the random guys like, they just shoved a boulder in a hole. What the hell is wrong with these people? Sam Thatch's turn, the instigator of all this.
Yeah. Well, one of these guys just pulled a gun on Jackie, right?
Well, a lot of them did, but yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. Now the difficulty for this will be 7 because Jackie is in the way,
Okay.
unless you want to shoot through her.
No.
Just saying.
Okay.
Do it.
No.
I was gonna say, I bet you Jackie would tell you to do it, and she did.
Okay, I got many. 5 successes.
All right, that hits. Roll your damage.
And it was 7, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Titty twisters. 2 damage because I rolled 2 ones.
Well, I mean that you're still shooting a bullet at a human.
I'm just saying, I don't know
Oh.
how much health these guys have.
The answer is not as lot of you. You see where it says incapacitate on your character sheet?
Eh.
That's basically where humans stop.
Oh, okay.
And you've already damaged this guy. So you shoot him and he's just like falls on the ground, bloody. It's like, why? All right. So you knocked his butt down. And I think this is when they went.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think they win it too.
Yeah, so as we're on turn, you do notice the sun setting,
Oh
by
no.
the way.
Bye bye, Ra.
I don't like when the sun sets.
The guy on the ground is just like, pull back, we'll get them in later. Pull back. So now it's Daniel's turn.
Daniel the Rock.
O'Neal.
I'll turn back.
Hmm?
I'll turn back. Like,
All right.
I'm just kind of like usually stand back up. It's like 4. You should have said 4, not 10.
Oh shit! Missed opportunity.
As next time, I turn around and look at the damage that we caused.
Yeah, what's he see down there?
A door to a passage inside. That's
With
correct.
this stone door or wooden door?
Stone.
Why is stone signs and trees are survivable for these abilities?
I did not design the game, so I cannot answer you.
I want to ask these questions to the people because they just both
Yeah. It's because trees are not in the realm of science. They're make-believe things in the wilderness.
They don't last
Sorry.
as long as stones.
pretty sure there's sciences for both.
I meant to give you science. I forgot.
Whatever. I know science, so it's 3 dice for try to forget a stone. So I'm gonna try and forget the doorway that's right there.
Oh, also remember, as with, I believe, Wraith, you can spend willpower to get an auto success.
3 successes.
Ooh, never
That
mind.
is really good to know.
7, 7, and 8. And I spent once.
All right, so yeah, the door just. What door?
Do I see this just disappear?
There's never a door there, so yeah, it's gone.
Weird.
Yeah, it's gone from existence.
Probably opening.
All right. You did that, so it's Jackie's turn. So, since you're a little bit further out, you do see everybody. They're backing up. They apparently weren't expecting so much resistance, which is typical for people just, rolling up on you. But at your feet, bloody and bleeding, is their leader is just like, do it. Now you know you want to.
I lift up the crochet and I say, take him, go, take him and go.
Wait, we want to ask him a question, right, Professor?
Yeah, we could question them. Who sent them? What they think is down there?
Moving forward, grabbing him. It's like,
Krusty, stop him.
ah! So, oh yeah, it's Krusty's turn to attack one of the guys.
Ah,
Krusty.
rip and tear, buddy.
Why is there some-
Crocodiles are goddamn redonkulous.
They're monstrous and beautiful and
I know,
precious.
it's okay. The
Oh,
crocodile can't hurt
So
you.
roll 9 dice for his bite.
You got it.
What
Wow.
the dicks?
9 dice. Let's see. If I
Yeah.
remove the 2, yeah. What's the difficulty? 6.
Yeah, are you having him attack just one of the bandit guys or actually the bleeding guy on the ground?
Well, if they're all retreating, I think I would have them attack the guy who's trying to help the leader.
All right.
So I got 6 successes, but there are also 2 1s.
Okay, so 4 successes.
So 4 successes, although 2 of those are 10s,
All right.
which I don't think matters even for a crocodile.
Uh-huh. How many successes did you say again?
4.
All right, so he goes to bite the guy and he basically drops the person who's helping and just like does that whole backpedal thing away. He did manage to dodge,
Oh,
but yeah, just like ah.
it's still a
Starts-
crocodile.
Person's like on the ground. Is this how my life ends? Eaten by a crocodile. Just like my cousin. Alright, so they're backing up. So basically, here's how the scene is. Y'all were doing your thing. There's still the guy bleeding on the ground. The person who was going to help pull him away as Jackie was like, grab him, are kind of not able to because there's a giant ass crocodile preventing that. So they're just backing up. So now we'll say the combat is essentially ended because they are not pressing it. They are backing off. But you do have the guy with the British accent on the ground bleeding, a broken drone, another person who is injured. But that person was able to leave.
Uh,
And a
Sam-
hole in the ground that has no longer has a door.
or a rock. Sam is immediately gonna drop her gun and head over to the British guy. And dig out a simple tonic out of her bag. It is each dose restores 1 health level of bashing or lethal damage. So that would keep him from like dying, right?
Yeah.
That's the extent of what I really need. It is a ritual, so I'm gonna mark that as one of my prepared.
All right.
I run to Boris.
Hmm.
Does he look like he can be saved?
Yeah, it looks salvageable. I mean, they're not redesigned for you to basically dive bomb anyone, but you can probably fix it up.
I'm sorry, little guy.
Just a one fan.
Yeah, she'll pour the potion over the wound and then start doing field dressings on it.
It's like, you are
How did
really
you know we were here?
weird group. First you attack us, and then you heal me. But she tells them to grab me and take me away, but then a giant crocodile tries to eat us. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, we're asking the questions here. How did you know we
I'm
were
not going to answer any questions until you tell me where the hell a now crocodile came from.
I just tighten the bandages tighter.
Ah, daddy.
God damn it. That's mommy, thank you.
That's good cop.
It's all right. The weird British man can't hurt you.
Yeah.
I mean, if he tries, there's a crocodile ready to eat his head.
Yeah, the professor's going to come over there and stand next to Krusty and just make sure that he doesn't do anything that I don't want him to do right now, but still be threatening, you know.
Are you just going to have me lay here in the desert sands?
I'm asking you questions and I'm healing you.
But yeah, but sand, it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
If you answer our questions and don't wiggle too much so that you don't die, you might be able to get out of here.
Are you the leader of the group?
I'm the one asking the damn questions, so answer them.
I just want to make sure because, frankly, last time this one here told my men to grab me and take me away, but then I was stopped. Or am I going to answer your questions and she's just going to kick me in the head?
Are you gonna kick him in the head, Jackie?
Do it.
I do roll.
You guys. Tell you what. I'll tell you what little I know if we go to your encampment. Because it's very dry out here and I'm getting very thirsty.
You're the leader,
Yes, I am.
not you.
Right. Oh.
Seems reasonable.
I'm fine with that.
We'll bring him to the tent, I guess. Is that where our base is?
What is Daniel doing though?
I'm exploring the opening.
Are you going to the thing you said? Yeah,
I
I'm having a
think-
little bit of trouble hearing the two of you. Is your like mic a little bit weaker?
Let me see if I can turn up the gain or something.
And like, it's like you didn't rearrange the room at all, did you?
No.
Okay. And it just
Better?
sounded a little bit better. Yeah, it just sounded a bit more like you were
Better.
yeah, kind of like in the bathroom.
Weird.
Oh,
That's
You know
weird.
that echoey sound.
Let's make sure. Nope, that's the camera.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem. It's not a steady microphone.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Sorry.
You
So
may want
much
to turn the
better.
gain back down.
Holy
Alright.
shit.
Did you not have a microphone on before?
It wasn't using my microphone for some reason.
It was
Oh.
It was
using like
using
the
the, it was using the
webcam.
computer's microphone.
I
Oh.
hate that so much.
Well,
Yeah, that's so much better.
No,
I
the game's almost over or whatever. You know, it's- what thing? I already forgot at the door. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna
yeah.
just
Are you entering where the door led, or are you
Yes,
going up? Okay.
I was going into where the door led, the chamber.
So you go in, pull out your. Would Daniel be a person who uses like a glow stick, a flashlight, lighter, matches?
Torch.
No, can't do lighter because that's too tempting for smoking. So yeah, it had to be a flashlight.
maybe those light up shoes.
I'm not that cool.
No. Who is?
So you go in, shine the light around. You see hieroglyphics, Middle Kingdom style, so about 3,500 years ago.
Hmm.
Yeah. Looking around, seeing the images and stuff, and then continuously looking. I will need you to roll a perception and a, let's say, awareness.
That's 4. That's not too bad. Let's see. Ooh.
oh no.
I got 2 8s and 2 1s.
Hmm.
Is that a botch?
Yeah, so you don't notice anything as you're walking around. You see like some statues and boxes and like a lot of what you would consider typical Egyptian artifact style stuff. And you're just kind of like. Alright. So does anyone else go, or does everyone go to talk to this other person?
I'm like sitting crisscross applesauce kind of above where Daniel went in with a little toolkit and Boris on my lap trying to fix him. So I didn't follow with the rest of them. So I'm closer to Daniel than to the rest of the group. That's where I'm at.
Just sitting
think-
there.
Hmm.
You thinking what, Professor?
No, I was waiting to see what
Oh.
happens next.
It's not like you were.
I wasn't sure if you thought that if you thought I was about to say something or not.
Yeah,
So I decided to say nothing.
Okay. That works. So as you basically take the person to the tent, the sun has set. It's like, which means Georgie feels a little under the weather.
Take out a little flashlight headband and put it on my head and keep working on Boris.
You sit him down. He's like, so.
Who sent you and why? I think that's our questions, right?
Who sent me? My boss. Why? To recover something for him.
Cool. What?
There's an item in these ruins, a thing that he desires.
What thing? What did he tell you to look for?
He told me to look for a tomb with relics, untouched for a couple centuries or so.
What specific thing did he ask you to get out of said tomb? Or just
tomb,
get everything?
Wait, a tomb, that is where person or thing bodies are. Yes, a tomb.
You were going to recover the whole tomb? Is that what you're saying?
Isn't that what you put bodies in?
Sarcophagus?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. English isn't my first language. Yeah. What's the difference between a tomb and a sarcophagus?
The tomb has a sarcophagus.
the tomb is the building.
Oh,
The sarcophagus is the cream filling, like a Twinkie. What kind of sarcophagus? Whose? Did he say whose or what's in it?
inside is. I'm sorry, I don't remember what he's told me. What was exactly inside? He did tell me, but then he looked at me and I don't remember what he said. I just remember his slitted pupils of eyes staring at me.
Does that sound familiar, Kevin?
He froze there in a really pretty face on my screen.
Does that sound familiar?
Roll intelligence in the cult.
Yeah.
I've got a couple points. Can I roll 2?
Sure. So can Jackie if Jackie wants to. Or not, it's up to you.
Ooh, I got 4 successes.
I got 3.
You have heard that there is some enemies of Ma'at and Osiris called the Setites, who do have the ability to cloud men's minds and often have snake-like features. Meanwhile, in the Thunderdome, in the tomb,
It's so dusty in here.
O'Neill, you're walking, and give me a second here. Got to pull something out.
Zip.
If that's your method, whatever works.
I'm going to claim my territory now. This is mine.
You're the only one in there. It's up to you.
Someone peed all over the sarcophagus.
Who could have done that?
It wasn't me. Just want to let you know that it was not me. Though could you point me the direction of I need to wash my hands? I need to sink. But it wasn't me.
O'Neill, you feel a blow on the back of your head.
Ow.
Let us see if you actually suffer anything from it.
Hurry, turn into a tree. It's too late.
Okay, just give me a second looking at the stuff here. There it is. Now, in this game, they actually have a thing called soaking. What that is you roll your stamina, and if it's bludgeoning damage or bashing damage, you can reduce the amount of damage you actually take by soaking the roll, which is equal to your stamina. Unless you have some magic or something otherwise. So roll that to absorb some of the damage.
I think I have any immediate stuff. I mean, maybe some of these amulets, but I don't. At this point, I don't care.
Wow.
I'll come back to it when we actually play a real game.
Look at
is
your
supposed
look at your purpose. That might.
What?
You have a free dice pool equivalent to your balance rating that you can apply to a defensive action.
Ooh, that's cool.
It does not reflect an attempt to dodge, but physical protection provided by your cause interference.
I guess you could add that to Soken. If you want to.
So an extra 3.
Up to 3, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what?
It's basically the Egyptian spirit saying, "Excuse you, no. We brought this one back from death's door. You're not taking him again."
Or it's closer to the end of the night. I'll just use the 3, I guess.
We said it was the end of the night. We're going into 2 in the morning.
I only got 20 minutes
Fuck
left of
yeah.
my ambient music.
6, 7, and 2 9s. Into 3.
All right, so you feel a blow to the back of your head. You take all the damage. You basically soak it. But yeah, you feel a blow in the head. You're just like,
Ow. Turn around.
you turn around. You see a kind of emaciated, pale figure. Looks like they just hit you with old-fashioned like Egyptian mace, which is cracked now. And it's like, and then the Egyptian's like, blood, feed.
Okay. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna need you to calm down for a second. We'll get you fed. Okay, we'll get you fed. This moment, you probably won't want mine anyway.
So, while that's happening, we can cut to Georgie. Roll tech and intelligence to fix Boris.
Okay.
That's
Tech and intelligence. All right. Oh, 9 dice. 3, 6, 9. 9. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I got 2 1s, so that's 5 successes.
All right, you think you got the old Boris up and going?
All right, I flick a couple switches after I've, set a couple, screws and put the 2 broken fan blades replaced. And I'm gonna power him up and just see if he lifts off the ground.
Yes. Seems to be going good. And also roll perception and alertness.
Perception and alertness. Okay. Boom. Ooh, 2 successes on 2 dice.
Yeah, as you say, you vaguely hear maybe more than one voice coming from the hole.
Is the hole big enough for Boris to fly into?
Not too well. It would be a very difficult flight.
All right. I land Boris and power him off. And I'm going to climb down into the hole and look for my buddy, because I think he might be talking to himself in multiple voices down there.
As you do. All right. Back to Team Tent. T-Team. So he's like, yes. We were to recover something from a sarcophagus down here. Apparently, he said some people stole a map with this location, and we were to come and retrieve it before they do.
Well, that's not going to happen. So,
I hope he's
Oh.
forgiving.
if you would prefer not to get shot in the belly again, I suggest you get out of here. And I would also suggest avoiding your employer in the future. And maybe move out of the country and change your name.
You think this is going to end like this? No. No, I mean,
We could kill you, but that feels unsportsmanlike. at this
Oh
point.
yeah, killing me isn't going to solve your issues. Letting me go isn't going to do it. Those men out there only obey me because, well, I'm alive. Really. Once you kill me, that's more money for those mercs. They
Great.
got
Let's not kill you then.
all right. I'm confused.
What do we got to do to get rid of your asses?
Pay us more than what our employer is paying.
Now, see, I would have thought that the threat of like violence would help here, but
Mercenaries. We are paid to enter violence.
Are
I
we
mean-
rich as a group?
I mean, you if you have resources background, it's on your character sheet.
We're rich in
And-
friendship.
That's true. They were about to be poor in that as well.
Poor. I've been so poor. I don't even see resources.
Okay, if
So
you don't have
you-
resources, you broke.
So you don't remember a single thing about what your boss was trying to get you to get from the two.
Not details. The only thing I remember is we were get money hit the bank account, half of it. We were to come to this location. If there's anyone here, capture and or kill. Find the sarcophagus, retrieve the sarcophagus or whatever's in it, and bring it back to him. He said we'd go down there, find it, open the sarcophagus, take the item from it, and return it.
So it's
That's-
it's in the sarcophagus and we don't need anything else. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm leaving the tents and I'm heading towards the
Thank you. Come again.
May I
Hmm.
intervene real quick? Could I potentially, do we have radios?
you did
Yeah.
say something about like a telecommunication system earlier.
Could I potentially interrupt while at least some of them are still in the tent? I'll be like, hey, hang on 1 second. Yeah, hey guys, you might we found something in here, and we might want to bring. Did you guys keep that one guy?
Yes.
We might need his assistance as well. If you could
Yeah.
potentially bring him along, that would be great.
Looks like we're going for a little trip, buddy.
Yeah, you might get to see that sarcophagus soon.
And at this point, Georgie, you're in the tomb. You see Daniel with his flashlight, and you see this creature just like looks at you and just like blood.
Do I have
What?
any inkling what this is?
Roll intelligence in the cult.
Intelligence and occult. All right, let's see. 7 dice.
27. Damn.
Yeah, I'm super smart. Like my brain, so smart.
But it is
I
I
nighttime.
have 4 in the. Can I
It is
potentially roll as
nighttime.
well?
Oh, I lose 2 dice. I have 5 dice.
I have 4 in that. Can I potentially roll?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ooh. I'm so startled. I get no successes and a 1.
Ooh.
You're,
I've
you go.
got,
You're like, oh my god, it's a werewolf.
a 1, 2 7s, and a 5.
So you think it might be either a mummy or a vampire. The blood kind of leaning towards the vampire. O'Neill. I just
It's a
like,
werewolf.
Hang on. Just no. What?
It's a werewolf.
Hang on 1 second, dude. A werewolf?
Surrounded by idiots.
all right.
A werewolf.
For this,
Hang on.
let's roll.
Dude, your food's coming.
It's
Just give me
clearly a
second.
mummy.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh God.
That
Dex
is-
and wits, right?
Dex and wits. Okay.
I lose 2 dice. It's nighttime. Uh, no successes.
we had to get 6 or above, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 success.
All right.
It's a werewolf.
It's not a werewolf. Look at him. He's not even fuzzy.
Oof.
Wait, werewolves
one
are fuzzy?
success.
Shave him.
Okay, sir, you're gonna need to calm down for a second. What do you think a werewolf is?
I pointed it. It's a werewolf.
So 3 on my end.
You're a mummy. Half mummy. How do you not?
She's not a half
what?
mummy. She's a full mummy.
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, old Egyptian spirit and whatnot. Like, I would have considered that more mummy than us, but whatever.
We are one and the same now, Daniel.
Okay, could you not? Okay, don't speak over me, please. I'm trying to have a. Thank you, I guess. Now I know.
I thought you were talking to yourself to begin with.
I'll get back to you in a second. There's too many people in the room.
It's literally.
I don't need it. I don't need none of your science.
What did Daniel
There's 2
get?
over there. There's 2 right here. There's maybe 1 or 2 right there.
And there's a werewolf.
It's not a werewolf. It's
So,
not even in
Oh
London.
God, I'm in pain.
I've never been to London.
Neither have I.
What did Daniel get?
I got a 1.
What about Jackie?
You're never gonna guess. I got a 1.
What about Georgie?
0.
Okay, cool. All right, you're leading the pack, Professor.
Well, I'm with Sam and the prisoner, and we're walking to the tomb.
Yeah.
And
So-
Krusty is following, if he's still around. I don't know how long he lasts. It doesn't say.
Should say what kind of effigy was it?
Major creature?
Major
I
creature.
think he stays until destroyed.
Not major creature is 2 second per week on maintain. So,
Fuck.
Per week.
but what? Yeah, 2
So he
seconds.
just stays alive until if I pay that each week?
Yep, until he's
Oh.
destroyed. Otherwise, yeah.
Well, might as well keep him with us until we don't need him anymore.
All right, so the professor and Sam, who are some of the faster ones, are walking. Now, you did get a thing on the radio saying, "Hey, there's, bring the guy and stuff." So,
Yeah,
know
that's
if
where we're
you're-
going.
We'd probably hurry.
You may have heard the voice in the distance going, "It's a werewolf."
Well, that can't be.
What?
That can't be real.
I'm moving faster.
especially as I'm listening to this ambient music, and it just got all like clown music now. It's supposed to be like ancient
And
Egyptian
I'm
music,
taking
and
the
it's like,
gun.
all right. So that's what you're doing. You next round you'll basically be able to get down into the tomb,
Okay.
and it is the creature's turn. It's like last feed as it leaps at Daniel again.
Oh no.
Now this time you know it's coming, so you can roll Dex and Dodge to try to get out of the way.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good successes.
That balance pool, is that only like a
Yeah.
prolonged rest kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. During every turn in which the Tomb Watcher is attacked, he has free dice pool.
Let's look it up. Tomb Watcher. Go. Menu.
During every turn. Okay. Free dice pool equivalent. Only apply defensive. It's offensive because I don't have anything offensive. So I'm just gonna add those 3 as well.
Yep,
Or-
every turn.
Or is it until I run out?
It says every turn you have 3, so yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna add those 3. I don't know why I wouldn't, especially when there's
Dodge.
That's not good. There's 2 1s, a 7, and a 6, and like a 4 and a 3. So back to 0 successes.
All right, he hits. All right, so roll the stamina to soak damage.
Rolled an 8 and a 1.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah, so you take 1. So you're down to bruised, and this is fangs, so this is actually aggravated damage.
Sorry, I'm at 1 aggravated damage.
I'm not sure, Katrina.
no,
is-
it's not under willpower. It would be here.
Oh,
But
what?
like an
Oh,
X
that's
there.
right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, the health levels on this one are a little weird.
All right, it's different. Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, aggravated is normally represented by an X unless Katrina has something.
No, it's just either an X or a dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's aggravated is the star symbol. Sorry. So the guy above the 8. At least on some keyboards. Yeah, so slash is bashing, X is lethal, star is aggravated. That's how you keep track.
Okay.
As he bites into you, trying to drain some of your blood, he's just like,
Oh, could you please not?
delicious.
Oh, go for Georgie. They're magically delicious.
Wait, what? Is
That's,
that a werewolf? That's not a werewolf.
Yeah, so it's Daniel's turn, so he's got you. He's like,
What do the talents of empathy and expression do?
this sounds like a question Katrina asked me earlier. Empathy is getting the feelings and ideas from the person. Expression is you expressing your feelings and stuff to them.
Could I try to, at the very least, throw them off? Like what? Or just try to convince them, like, could you wait just like 6 seconds and your lunch
Can
will
I
be here?
reason? Can I reason
You're-
with the frenzied
you're not-
vampire?
So, one thing the mummies have over other things like mages stuff is they have a lot more knowledge of vampires. You know, if this is an old vampire that's been in here, it's probably wanting food and is going to be almost impossible to reason with.
Gotcha.
Blood or nothing. It's like ball is life, blood is life.
Thanks, Defender Spirit. Now I know that.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
Also, your characters are a little experienced, so this is just some knowledge you probably have.
I forgot.
That's why I'm telling you in game.
As Daniel, I forgot.
Mhm.
If I can, I'd like to forget the stone that's right underneath the vampire.
Yes, I love this.
All right, so you're gonna attempt that.
Attempt it.
Roll the dice pool and spend the succumb.
All right. It's first. All right. 3 out of 5. And only have the 3 because I have no science. 1 success.
Well, it doesn't have to be very well thought out.
Give me 1 second. Just looking.
3 feet. Or is 1 cubic yard different? I guess it's just a 3 foot hole.
I'm just imagining how ridiculous this must look. We walk up to see this thing trying to bite the shit out of Daniel and then just disappear into a hole in the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, it's that essentially that's kind of what happens is everyone's getting in and the floor kind of opens and I will need Daniel to make a dex and dodge because he was basically biting onto you. So
It's still the same turn, correct?
yes.
Okay, so I don't have that pool, so it's just the dex and dodge. Okay.
What did you get?
-1.
Oh, what?
I got a 2
Mhm.
and 2 1s.
Oh,
That
no.
is a botch.
Oh, no.
So you and him both
You fall into
go.
a hole with a vampire.
They both go down onto the second floor of this place. Georgie, you just see Daniel go, oh, it's him and the vampire. Or the werewolf.
Why the hell would he stand on a hole? That was just bad choice making.
It was a weird choice.
You take one bashing damage. So how this works for the damage tracking is you move that aggravated down a level and then add a slash for the bruised. So let's see.
I'm still confused by his choices.
Yep.
Okay.
So on my screen, you're an anonymous turtle.
Cool.
What?
That's me. Anonymous
On
turtle.
Google Docs when you're the
Oh.
other person that logged in.
On mine, Callie is anonymous rabbit.
Oh.
I think I'm
Oh.
just a letter.
Oh, force in the hair.
Georgie, it's your turn as you see them both basically go down.
Oh crap. I run to the edge of the hole that I don't know why Daniel was standing on to begin with. How far down is Daniel and this creature that I'm starting to think may not be a werewolf?
About 7 feet.
7 feet.
Mhm.
It's kind of dark down there, huh? Daniel's flashlight, did it fall with him?
Yeah. So the flashlight's illuminating. It is a bit more illuminated than others. Daniel would notice that there are some of those brass mirrors down here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to, as I start to leap through the hole, I'm going to attempt to invoke Sahara, or however it's called. Because I think we need more light down here. It's very dark. Plus,
Very
if
dark.
anyone else is coming, they'll see where I am. So I have to roll. Normally I'd have 6 dice, but I have to roll 4 because I lose 2. Difficulty is 6. I am rolling dice.
Do you have any willpower to spend?
I do. How does that work again?
You get a 1 success as long as you get a actual success. So
Okay. I got 3 successes if I spend a willpower, so I will do that. So I will scroll up and spend 1. So I have 4 willpower, and also I have to spend another secem, right?
yep.
I believe. So now I've only got 1 more of those, but now I am glowing. I light up with a simple incantation, and I'm falling down through a hole. Oh, I guess this lasts for 3 turns then, because I got 3 successes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Kat. I like the highlight.
lights.
And I just sort of drop down the hole like Daniel's in this sort of fight with this, werewolf. I'm gonna just try to land on him and separate him.
I will also be needing you to make a dex and athletics check.
I
as you
figured.
leave 7 feet down.
I figured. Dex and athletics.
Mhm.
Oh boy, this is gonna go well. I lose 2 dice.
Mhm.
I roll 1. I'm gonna spend a willpower and get 1 success. And yay, 2 successes.
Thank
Alright.
God.
Mantle lands successfully. Daniel, as you go, you just see
Dude,
this
don't break your legs.
bright figure just.
Jesus, is that you?
Rah!
And you just hear all right, so back to
Ungodly
the
figure.
top. Professor, you enter into the tomb area and you see a glow coming from a hole in the ground.
Oh, deeper. I'm going to call up to some laborers that are nearby and say, bring some rope. And then I'm going to move over to the hole and look down there and see what I see and then decide what to do.
Did
Is
Callie
he-
go? Or were we waiting for her to show up at the cave?
Yeah, it basically took a round to go. Unless there's
Okay.
something you want to prep, or do to the guy or anything.
No.
Okay, never mind. Continue.
So
Sorry.
basically, it was the three of us were bringing the guy
Yeah.
with us. Okay. So when I look down there, do I just see the three of them struggling and one of them glowing brightly?
The second.
Okay. Then I will try to. Are they? Do I think I could jump down and not like land on top of their bodies?
Dex and athletics.
I'm going to do that, but is it possible for me to use if I were to jump in artistically to get more dice, like as a heroic adventurer, jumping into a place where I mostly needed?
He's the adventure archaeologist.
Still Dex and athletics.
Oh, well, I could roll 3 dice.
You have willpower.
Yeah,
But
you
then
do.
I'm going to use willpower. Does that just give me 3 successes? So I don't have to roll? No?
No, you still have to roll because you still have to get a success for the
Oh.
bonus successes to
1 success. And then if that's the case, then I would like to use willpower if possible to increase that.
you land down.
What's all this then?
It's a werewolf.
It's a vampire. Don't let the. I lied. I'm sorry. Don't bring that guy down here.
Don't bring the guy down here?
Do not bring that guy down here. We don't want this guy to feed.
Oh. Krusty, jump down.
I can't do that, George. The soul's too small.
Oh, if the
just
crocodile can't fit
imagining
in here.
The crocodile just lands mouth down and just fucking swallows a vampire.
Like
So-
in Hook. Remember at the end of Hook?
Yeah.
So the
Power.
the vampire gets up, just like as you see the skin burning really bad, just like and it just starts crawling away from the group.
Georgie, it wants a hug.
That's it.
Yes, it's a werewolf thing. They love hugs.
Well, right now it is Sam, Daniel, and Jackie.
Yeah.
Sam, Daniel.
We're running that way.
Very nice.
I guess we hear Daniel yelling, "Don't bring the guy." So I'm gonna drop him and continue running towards her.
Trip him.
Well, not drop him, but like put him
Hurt him a little
down,
bit.
and then in a little bit, and
Yeah.
run down to
Go.
where these chuckle fucks are.
Yeah, so Jackie's like, you see her running, be right before you. For most part, just like, get out of the way. What's Jackie doing? Callie, that's
Yeah, I know.
you. Okay,
I was looking at something. I'm sorry. I'm
that's okay. I know my
gonna
games are boring.
I'm gonna jump. No, no, I was looking at my character sheet. Okay. I'm gonna jump down the hole.
All right, same as everybody else's roll so far. You're going to be suffering more damage from jumps than you will.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Charity and athletics. Is that right?
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Just a 10?
Yeah.
All right, so 1 success. You land without much issue. I mean, you are you feel it in the knees and everything, but not enough to cause any kind of mechanical bruising.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to do superhero landing, it's like, that's my knees.
Yeah, gotta bend the knees. Remember to bend the knees.
They're always the superhero landings are always hard on the knees.
They stand there, you look. Did you want to try to do anything else?
I look at the creature. Do I know that it's a vampire?
Well, so far you've heard someone say vampire and someone say werewolf. You're not thinking it's a werewolf.
So it's probably a vampire.
Yeah. It's running from the light of Georgie. It's like burning. You see the skin just burning off.
Oh, so lights.
Lena's home.
Georgie, get close to it.
Did Daniel said it likes warm hugs?
Loves hugs.
It loves hugs. Just
It's like-
don't. I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Daniel, the only one who can understand it, as it says, hunger, pain, leave alone.
Do we want to get rid of this thing right away, or should we just keep doing?
Let me ask him real quick.
Oh, fucking kill it.
Imagine what it could tell us about the past.
Aren't we inhabited by spirits and mummies? Like,
Well, yeah, but you need as many opinions and
You're not inhabited, you are them. It's merged. It's a complete merger.
okay, nails. All right, I got it.
Yeah, I feel great.
Besides feeling hungry and pain, what do you want?
It's just like feed,
No, I said besides that.
think,
It's a
feed.
Fucking vampire in frenzy. It's not going to be reasoned with.
I think we should just feed him the guy.
No.
Okay.
Can I jump down and shoot
Yeah.
the living shit out of this thing? I want to
Let's
get
see.
really close to it though, because like a lot of my friends are in really close proximity, and I don't want to hit them.
As you are talking to it, Sam just jumps down. Got a AK and he's like it's a shotgun.
Do we just want to get rid of it? It's right now.
Yes.
Okay. Can I use Death's Hand?
Yeah, so you can go up and touch the deathen.
Yep.
All right, let's see what that do is.
Ooh, difficult.
Yeah.
It's 4. Please.
Gold plus necromancy, difficulty 8, 3 second.
Will you kiss my days?
Yeah. Well, not that one. That's on the floor.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know if you want his love. He hasn't had great luck either tonight.
Yeah.
I know.
You can have some of that.
Applause, applause.
Trina, blow on it from here.
Lilani, we need your luck.
Ooh, I got 2 10s.
Ooh. The Lilani luck worked out. Why are you? What are you doing?
Those 2 were for me. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Pick up right.
No.
Yeah.
Right, you do suffer 1 lethal damage from the nature of the spell.
Mm.
As you just see Jackie's arm just go black and necrotic looking for a bit. And you just touch him and you just see more of his skin just ripping off. He's like, ah!
I don't know if I want to hug him. Look at her arm.
She did that. That's her fault.
Pain! hunger. Mercy. As Sam tries to blow us away.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, why are you shooting at him? I'm supposed to hug him. I'm so confused right now.
Hug him to burn him. It's a vampire.
Oh,
I'm surrounded by idiots. Good lord.
I'm not an idiot. I'm pretty smart.
Excuse me. I'm not
I
hugging
fixed
anything.
Boris. Yeah, the professor's pretty smart too.
Four successes.
They don't give tenure to idiots. Well, they do.
Wait, Professor, where'd you get the licorice? I want some.
I always keep some.
Damn it.
There was some in that container on the first floor.
The licorice container.
Yeah.
Am I rolling damage, Kevin?
Yeah.
Every tomb has it.
I was too busy jumping down the hole that Daniel stood over.
Ah, titty, god, ball, fuck.
What?
0 successes on the damage.
That gun sounds weird.
Did you misfire?
Fire and it just like bounces off his skin. It's like, ah! Really?
Fuck you. Okay, I tried.
It's like, no. All right, now it's Georgie's turn.
Sorry, they said you want a hug. I'm gonna try to just jump on him and give him a hug.
It's like, ah! Nice. Add up.
I'm so glad that I'm making it bright enough so everybody can see.
That helps. We don't have dark vision like in other games.
True.
Yeah. As you
true.
like, you just basically see him just like it's just all the skin just burns away and turns
Oh.
flakish,
Oh.
and then as
Oh,
it burns away, you just then see the skeleton underneath, and the skeleton then turns black and then just turns
go
to
to
dust
sleep,
to
go
the
to
wind.
sleep.
It's like
Like from the last Indiana Jones.
yeah.
He
Oh,
chose.
God,
And thus ends us all.
So sorry.
sorry.
He loved it.
Sorry, it was a vampire. It was going to try and eat your face.
We're
Right,
going to learn nothing from this.
I just dropped the skeleton on the ground, wiping myself off.
You want to learn something from it? Because when I can do something.
I mean, maybe, depending on what else we find down here.
I was going to make sure that this thing can't come back.
Wait, it can come back?
Sometimes they come back.
I mean, we can come back from quite a lot. I wasn't going to take any chances.
Really got to look up vampires.
If that thing's been trapped in here for hundreds of years, then can't be too careful. Professor is going to examine the room and see what kind of situation we find ourselves in now that the danger's past. Forever. Forever and ever.
Hey, where's that guy that you guys dragged back to the tent?
Ah, they left him upstairs.
Oh,
mm,
who's watching him?
Probably some laborers. I told them to get rope. Maybe they thought I meant to tie the guy up.
And Crunchy is up there.
Yeah, that's true. Crusty.
Sorry.
Crunchy is what his food is.
Turns out the vampire was actually more of like the idiots over in Baltimore by night, whereas real friendly.
So, so what do you do now? So you explore the tomb a bit. Do you go and talk to the guy again? What's you doing?
I was going to explore the tomb since it's all lit up brightly and see where we are. See if we can
Huh.
find out who was tombed here.
So as you're looking around with the lights and stuff, you do come to an area that tells a story. Your resident linguist starts reading it, and it's like, basically summarized. It's basically saying several centuries, millennia ago, a Setite basically fought against its kind, trying to find a path to the light, and several one of its Setite brothers basically entombed it here for all eternity, just to suffer, and just set up a system of just giving it just enough nourishment, never to allow it to go to, a fully wonderful torpor. But that it would suffer for a long, for eternity here.
That's no good. At least we saved it from that.
Yeah.
They must have sent the mercenaries to feed it. That must have been why they were being sent.
Maybe.
Although, I don't know
Now
how
I
it
feel
wouldn't get
bad.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Apparently, it belonged to a nescient sect of vampires called the Children of Osiris.
Cool.
Which, as you read that, you're like, "Hey, those are allies of ours."
So our
would we have
allies.
known this?
Have we not learned anything from?
Okay, well, how could we have known? It tried to fucking murder us.
Didn't exactly have time to read the room, literally.
We'd have to double check how we found out about this place. Maybe they sent us here or something, so that we would feed it, or
Did I
finish
just
it
fuck
off,
up?
or let us out.
We all fucked up.
We all fucked up.
I didn't do shit wrong.
You were told to find this because it had a lot of ancient artifacts and items that would be beneficial to for the fight against Apophis.
Then that's what we'll do.
Like a vampire ally. Oops.
Yeah, you know that most of the Children of Osiris used to be vampires, though most of them have been cured of their curse with Osiris's help. But there were still stragglers around who just were not awake at the time.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's no coming back from what he is, huh?
Dust? No.
Yeah.
As you do that, some of your people come with rope and stuff, and the one's like, "Hey, that one guy was trying to get away, but Crunchy stopped him."
Great job. I'll tell him.
Yeah.
What do you mean by stopped him?
He's sitting on him.
Okay.
That'll do. No better watchdog than him.
Sam feels really guilty. She's gonna try and remember some of the old prayers that she would she would say in her first life when embalming somebody for final burial. Say for this poor soul that spent God knows how many centuries tortured.
And
God, I could use a drink.
no.
Last time somebody tried to get a drink here, it didn't go so well.
He's got a point.
As long as I don't get shot and hugged to death, I think I'll be fine.
So we will wrap it up here. I will say that in the next several days, the mercenaries did try to continue the thing, but utilizing rituals and your abilities, you managed to fight them off and preserve the area with things. I also say you found out that through one of the other mercenaries and stuff that you capture, find a little bit more of the story where essentially they were sent, from what you can gather, to basically grab this vampire because their master was one of the ones who long ago basically fought this guy and wanted to make sure that the Amenti didn't bring him out. Basically wanted to finalize the final death now that people knew about it.
Well, shit.
Damn it, Daniel.
Damn.
Sorry. He hit me with a club.
Yep.
I was just trying to light the room up a little brighter. I thought it was a werewolf.
And I'm gonna use some of my alchemy to heal the groups, those of us that got injured.
Yeah, most of your bruised wounds like heal almost nothing. It's Daniel that takes a little bit longer.
Well,
'Cause
and
you
Jackie
heal-
took aggravated damage too from her spell.
No, there's lethal.
Oh.
Yeah. Mummies do heal almost twice as fast, or if not like 3 times as fast as humans. So
I don't think I heal that fast.
Medicine.
I'm glad I didn't get hurt because I tend to heal more slowly, I believe. If I read
Oh,
my
yeah.
character sheet correctly.
yeah, you got the slow healer. So you heal almost like a normal human.
Ooh, that sucks.
No, my healing rate is half that of a normal person.
Mm. Anyway. Yeah, good thing you didn't get hurt. But yes.
Yeah, and potions are half as effective, apparently.
Yeah, Katrina just wanted to give you all the flaws.
I like it.
I got no flaws.
But yeah, thank you for joining us for this just honestly impromptu game. We that kind of last moment thing because again we were down a player for and I wanted the 50th episode of Baltimore by Night to be one where all the current players are there. So hopefully when that shows up, you will be watching it and be very nice and exciting. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it was a little bit more straightforward than the Wraith one. And yeah. So I don't think do we have any major plugs from anyone other than check our channel with all of our wonderful things, which are Insect Knights, Mage the Ascension, Savage Pathfinder, and Baltimore by Night. Luke typically doesn't have anything. Reese almost never has anything. Callie, anything? And does Jeanette have anything?
Just you can check out my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. Also, I hugged a vampire to death tonight.
Well,
Hopefully you don't do it in 2 weeks.
mhm.
That's true. I mean, you can only be Olaf once, I think, in a given year. So,
So in that case, I hope you all enjoy the night, and that's a wrap.
Ugh. Bye.